Oh, hey guys, this is Mark Rodriguez here.
And Paige.
Yep, and right now we're busy making our gingerbread house here for this year.
And to see the final result of the gingerbread house, go to my channel, Miss Paige Mischief.
Plug, plug, plug. And so starts our holiday special 2013 of the Video Game Masters. Check it out.
Do the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario.
Hey guys, this is Mark Rodriguez.
And Paige.
And we're showing off here our new Christmas holiday swag that we got this year. And this is our 2013 holiday special. And we're going to start off today. We were giving everyone a voting thing where everyone could vote for their top 5 favorite video on this whole channel at all. That didn't quite go as well.
Told you so.
Okay. Well, maybe we need a slightly bigger fan base before we can do something like that. But
Told you so.
But we do appreciate the ones that did votes. Nintendo70 did have his votes, and of course, we're not going to ignore him or just grant him and be like, well, sorry, dude. No, we're still going to show your votes here. And, well, Impulse Kid also put his votes, but due to YouTube's stupid, weird, disappearing comment system, I mean, I was up all night looking for it. I just can't find the comments anymore. So, unfortunately, dude, we can't show your votes. The only thing I do remember offhand is that you did vote for our Turtles in the Halfcast podcast. So, on behalf of me and Paige and Venka and Donslet, we all say thank you for voting for the podcast. It's pretty cool. Keep checking it out. And also check out the website here that both Venka and Paige are working on. And, well, yeah. So, anyways, guys, here are Nintendo70's top 5 videos on this channel.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so now here are my opinions. Now, I've never seen the movie before until now, and now that I've finally seen it, I don't know, I just wasn't all that impressed.
Whoa,
I felt it could have been so much better. Yes, I know,
Mark,
I know.
You
I
have
know it's
no
a classic,
opinion.
Yes, I know it's a classic movie, and it has Bruce Lee, and all of that, but
It has Bruce Lee in it. It has to be epic.
Okay, well, in the arcade, to slam their asses against the wall and see the foot soldiers squished like that.
Well, you know, Nintendo.
I know, but would it have killed them to just add the little extra frame of the foot soldiers being splattered against
I don't
the
know.
wall?
It would cost probably more slowdown.
More Showbiz Pizza. Oh, I'm sorry, Pizza Hut. I just don't get it. It's incredibly stupid. And you guys are giving them money. You guys are telling them this is okay. And you guys are telling them that if they make an Xbox 2, 3, whatever the fuck you're gonna call the next one coming out, they can do whatever the hell bullshit they want because you dumbasses are still gonna fucking buy it!
Did this come from his nips?
No.
Yeah.
That from his arm.
No, it's nips.
It's like Lady Gaga coming out from his.
Oh, that was from his nips.
Leave them nips alone.
Look, his nips extend. Look.
Okay, stop. Leave them nips alone. What is it with you and the nips? The only problem with the game is how it handles new challengers. Let's say you're playing tournament mode and you made it all the way to Karai, and then your best friend comes on to challenge you to a fight. Well, you fight it out, you kick his ass, then you go right back to fighting Karai, right? No. Now you're stuck in versus mode for some reason, and there's no way out. The only way you can get out is by quitting the game, which means that if you made it all the way to Karai, you're going to have to start all over again. Thanks, Nintendo70. Hope you keep on watching, and we like that you've been a great, fun, and loyal subscriber.
And here's your money.
Great, fun, and loyal subscriber for all this time. Hope that you keep. Okay, stop. I hope that you keep watching the videos and keep enjoying our channel, and everyone else too, all the other subscribers as well. So, anyways, guys, now we're gonna do our favorite thing that we do.
Favorite tradition.
Our favorite tradition that we do almost every year, where most of the Video Game Masters come back together and we tell you what's our favorite games of this particular year. But we're going to be showing some video game footage, so just kind of keep it quiet because we're sleeping right now. We have our fine houses. Just keep it quiet.
I snuck a sleeping pill in his drink this morning.
Okay.
I guess I'll start this lovely tradition. I hate starting traditions. this year brought 2 new Nancy Drew games. The first was Nancy Drew Thornton of Ghost of Thornton Hall, which is a good ghost story, and Nancy Drew The Silent Spy. This one was different. I'll just say that it's a unique storyline that her interacting never really. My band-aid's falling off. Hasn't really ever done before. Like, they took the death of Nancy's mother and changed it. She didn't die in a car accident. There was something more. She was actually a spy. Something different. At first I didn't like the concept of it, but then it grew on me. But it was a good game. Interesting puzzles. Some puzzles drove me nuts, but I like the game still. I even won the pre-order prize of like a whole spy kit. So that's another reason why it's really good. I won the grand prize for that. I would always Tomb Raider is another good game. I don't play very many games outside of Nancy Drew, but if someone recommends it or if it sounds interesting enough, or I see it on YouTube and it looks interesting, I'll play it. But this was a good game. Some parts drove me nuts, but it was really good. And my final game will be Injustice: Gods Among Us. Really good fighting. I could actually play this game. Good fighting game. I could actually stand against Mark, because I usually suck at everything. He can kick my butt easily. Has Catwoman, Harley Quinn, and Raven. Enough said.
Well, I got a couple of games here. I guess the most modern, most recent game would be Injustice: Gods Among Us, which is, of course, one hell of a game for anyone that's a fan of all the DC superheroes. The storyline was awesome, the fighting was awesome, the characters are cool, I like the extra DLC stuff. The only thing I didn't like is that later they did the same thing they did with Mortal Kombat. They released the Injustice: Gods Among Us Complete Edition, and I guess, I mean, if you remember what I said in the Mortal Kombat review, that sucks for the people that have already paid for all the DLC for Mortal Kombat before they release it. Well, now it sucks for me, because I'm the one that paid for the Seasons Pass and all the DLC stuff, and now I'm going to probably trade this in and get the complete collection already, but
You should know that always happens. When you buy something,
yes.
they always come out with the complete edition.
Yes. Well, other games we got is that this is the first year, I think it was a little bit end of last year, beginning of this year, where we finally got Xbox Live. So some of my favorite games are related to that in one way or another. One of my favorite games was, of course, Double Dragon Neon. It's just awesome bringing back that old school style. I mean, I know it's very frustrating in some parts, especially with the stupid giant tank and the helicopter.
That was cheesy. That's horrible.
Yes, I
Goes
know.
from helicopter to tank to helicopter.
Yes, I know. And then the giant evil plant thing was also pretty.
That's pretty
unknown.
much at the end. That's the second level before. Or
Yeah.
that was.
I think there's still some more after that. But anyways, it was still lots of fun. And Johnny came to visit. He also got to check it out. It was just a lot of fun. I was lucky that he was able to come in time to do the episode, because I mean, I just needed the whole Mark and Johnny, like the brother thing, to play a game about brothers. So it's pretty cool that they came to check that out too. And then other things, of course, again, rated Xbox Live. It's a classic Super Street Fighter 4, because now I finally get to play against all these other people around the world and stuff. So it makes it even more fun. It's like, if you're kind of tired of it already, now you get like more skills, because now you really got to pump your game up with all these people. And you see our show, you see
Also, there's a whole super duper edition coming out soon, or it's already out.
No, coming out next year, early next year. But I'll probably be getting that too, because luckily you can download the characters. Because again, this is autographed by some of the voice actors. I don't want to trade this in, so I'm glad you can just download it.
Come on, he's a super duper massive Street Fighter 4.
Yes,
next
I know.
would be super duper duper Street Fighter 4.
Yes, I know. And then finally, on the smaller notes, we got Dead or Alive 3 for the original Xbox, which is kind of cool because it's the very first time I bought one of these original Xbox games that are supposed to be compatible with the Xbox 360. I know not all of them are, but I looked it up, I made sure, and hey, it was real cheap. It was one of them, thrift stores.
$3.
Yeah. So yeah, it
Thank
works
you.
just fine.
Value it.
Yep. So it's pretty cool and everything. So yeah, those were probably my favorite games of this particular year, even though they were not all released in this year. And now let's see what everybody else has to say. Johnny, you go for it.
Hi guys, I hope you guys are enjoying this VGM special. This is Johnny Rodriguez wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. You guys are opening all your presents, you're getting all your drinks, whatever you guys like to do at that time of the year. I hope you guys are having the time of your life. And yes, I hope you guys are enjoying this special. In terms of which one is my favorite game of the year, well, I unfortunately haven't been playing much. So I would have to say that Street Fighter Cross Tekken is still my favorite game of the year. It has great graphics. It's really cool how they mix up the Street Fighter characters and the Tekken characters, and how they kept most of their, personality traits intact. And basically, it's just a weird crossover. You would expect, because the fans always requested the Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat, but instead we get Street Fighter with the Tekken characters, so that's pretty interesting. So, yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time and enjoy this VGM special.
Hey, Brian, Xbox Live's Backroom here. For me, the best thing in gaming this year wasn't some big public or industry-wide thing. It was more of a smaller, more personal sort of deal. It was getting my PVR. Being able to record video directly from my 360, my original Xbox, and even my older systems has made making videos much easier and faster. It's also made it much easier for me to be able to watch my own fight replays and to kind of observe my own good and bad habits. It hasn't exactly made me, a great player, but I do enjoy the learning process anyway. I'm thinking about getting maybe an Evermedia or Elgato unit in the future, so maybe I could do some streaming as well. Gaming-wise, this year for me has actually been a great year for getting back into PC gaming, which is something I've been out of for years. My first attempt recently was actually getting SimCity, and that was so bad it almost turned me off PC games altogether once again. But there were enough really innovative and fun and creative games released this year that I now look to Steam just as much as, if not more than, retail releases and XBLA for new games. If you like first-person shooters, especially but are looking for something with a definite kind of twist to it, I recommend you check out the demo for Superhot at superhotgame.com. This is just the demo, so it doesn't really count as a game that got released in 2013, but the demo alone should be enough to get you excited for all the great games to come in the next year. I hope you all have a awesome Christmas, an awesome New Year, and all around awesome next couple of weeks. I will see you all next year over on my channel, Another Terrible Idea, as well as here with Video Game Masters. Best wishes and cheers to an exciting, prosperous, and happy 2014.
Merry Christmas everybody on the crew of the Video Game Masters and everybody else on the people who has been watching Video Game Masters. I wish you everybody there Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, and of course Happy New Year 2014. Now I have here a bunch of games. One of these is the Game of the Year for me, and there's also two games that I will give you honorary mention. Okay, so Game of the Year of mine is a very popular series, and I hate this game, but I love it. Animal Crossing, Let's Go to the City. This is a kind of like a Sims type of game, where you, technically it's kind of like a life simulator or something like a sandbox game, but it's very addictive and very fun. But this version is a little bit boring some ways, but I have been playing this routinely, if that's a word. I have been playing this almost every day, or as much as I can, because this is one of those games that demands you to play it daily, or at least once a week or something like that. It's very kind of like one of those games that really makes you play. It's like Tamagotchi type of game that makes you go back to the game as much as you can, even though if you don't want to, you just have to go back to the game. Now that we have checked out my Game of the Year, now it's time for the first honorary mention of the game that I bought, and I think this is going to be the biggest game for myself this year. And that is the Bravely Default. This is just Oh, I love this game. Even though I have played this game just a few days now, I got this game just a few last week. I think I got this game, and it's like RPG heaven for me. It's like Final Fantasy, except it's more Final Fantasy than Final Fantasy games. It's like one of the greatest JRPG games there has been, and it's so... I just got it up. Now we will be checking out the second of the honorary mention of biggest game of the year 2013 for me, and that is none other than XCOM. XCOM Enemy Unknown and XCOM Enemy Within, the Commander Edition. Rakia was playing XCOM game. Big gaming history ever. Now, I always wanted to play XCOM game ever since I saw the game when I was a kid, and now I'm able to experience the XCOM magic after all these years. And it's been glorious. I freaking love XCOM. I always loved the LPs of XCOM, and now I can create my own history of XCOM stories and stuff. So yeah, this is going to be awesome with VideoGameMasters versus aliens kind of thing. I always wanted to try out with these games. So this is my biggest PlayStation 3 games: XCOM, Enemy Unknown, and Enemy Within.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas. Hope you have a lovely Christmas with family today. And I'd like to give a special shout out towards my Anarchy Reigns friends. You guys are amazing. Have a great one.
Hi. Happy holidays. I'm Landmore. I want to talk to you a little bit about my favorite video game of the year, and that would be Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. It's a HD version of Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, and 358 over 2 days. So, yeah. If you've never played a Kingdom Hearts game, I'd suggest that this is a good place to start now. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for not using any video game footage or, copyrighted material.
Yeah, we're not showing any game footage.
But he just showed the game cover.
That's not
But he
I
was
know,
showing
but
us.
it's not bullshit. Anyways, guys, let's show all our episodes that we filmed so far this year of 2013. Let's check it out. So today we're going to go retro one more time to talk about Art of Fighting 1 and Art of Fighting 2. This would make the Art of Fighting characters way older than the Fatal Fury characters.
What?
And today we're gonna review Head Soccer Whip. And we're gonna review Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix for the hell of it, randomly. Yeah, and that's why we're here to remind you that this game exists.
This game does indeed exist.
And today we're gonna talk about the King of Fighters 2006 for the PlayStation 2, and we're in black and white.
Oi, aplácate!
Whoa, we're back in color. I guess that worked. Today we're gonna talk about Injustice: Gods Amongst Us for the Xbox 360.
Justice League game of fighting magnitudes, you have to let me review this one.
Yeah, sure, Cody. Why not? I mean, we haven't seen it in a while, so yeah, join us.
Oh, I know you're not gonna review it just without having me join in.
Okay, everybody can review Injustice: Gods Among Us.
And today we're gonna step back into the 80s and be talking about Double Dragon Neon. This game is just simply orgasmic for the Double Dragon fans, okay? This game makes sweet love to the Double Dragon fans and just leaves them satisfied. And you're watching the epic and super awesome 50th episode of the Video Game Masters.
You guys, the internet wasn't invented yet.
And today we're going to talk about the brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game that just came out for the Nintendo Wii that is based on the brand new Nickelodeon cartoon show. Look, over there, it's just a shredder. We must stop him.
And we're gonna review Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yep, and to avoid any problems of Johnny and his lawyers, let's take a look. Today we're going to talk about Sonic Generations for the Xbox 360.
Sorry, absolutely no game footage at all.
Alright, dude, seriously now, okay? Seriously, how the fuck are we supposed to do a video game review show without showing the game that we're talking about? We need some kind of game footage, dude. And so concludes this year's holiday special for the Video Game Masters. We thank you all for watching our show for so long and on both our channels, because now someone else got their own channel.
Miss Paige Mischief.
Yep.
Plug.
Yep, and we also hope that you guys are still here for us 2014. Let's hope that we're both still here for 2014 for more stuff, for more fun, more crazy videos, and all that crazy stuff. So anyways, guys, this is Mark Rodriguez here.
Paige.
Yep, and have a Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. And happy holidays. Happy holidays. Politically correct. Yeah.
I think I had way too much eggnog. When's New Year's?